Please, I didn't click on go live.
Oh.
Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much for waiting. We know that we started a little bit late, but we appreciate your patience here and we're glad that you're here to join us just to have this discussion about online digital business and what it is all about. So we're happy that you're here. Thank you. So if you don't mind, those that are here, just let us know where you're connecting from so that we can chat with you. I am here from Calgary, Canada. So let us know where you're chatting from. Just down on the comment below. Give you a couple of minutes just to let us know where you're chatting from. We're glad that you're here. Okay, if you come in later, feel free to just put in the messages or any comments as you wish, and we'll be more than happy to help and more than happy to assist. So the discussion here is about online digital business, what it is all about. What we are going to be doing here is just breaking it down into a basic understanding so that it takes the fear out of you yourself starting an online digital business. Right now, you're here with us, right? You're listening to this. You're already using the online space. And that is all it's about, online digital business, using the online space that you are accessing already to leverage it in order to earn. So our panelists here are actually going to discuss about what they do, why they do what they do in terms of the digital business, and you can ask your questions as well. If you take a look across the board, you can see that the panelists have their names and their website as well. Please feel free to contact them if we're not able to answer your questions at the end of the session, and we'll be more than happy to help you. The question here also that I ask myself, and I hope some of you guys will also ask yourself, is do you have a plan B? Many of us have a job, absolutely. But what if they let you go of that job tomorrow? Do you have a plan B? Some people might say, yes, I have savings. But how long is that savings going to last for? We all have to have a plan B because you never know if that job is going to last. So our panelists here, as I mentioned earlier, are going to discuss and give us reasons why they are doing what they're doing and why we all are doing what we're doing and succeeding in such a space. So I will go ahead here and start with Adair Madam Tayo to share with us why she is doing the online digital business.
Thank you so much for this great privilege. Thank you, everyone, to an amazing business partner. Thank you so much. The reason why I joined this business is because of my kids. I have 3 boys, and you know how it is when you have 3 boys. It's a lot of work for you. It's a lot of work, and at the same time, my 3 boys they go to 3 different schools, and combining this with my workplace is like a little bit tedious for me. In the morning, I have to drop them in their various schools, and I have to go to my workplace at 9 a.m. So it's like juggling a lot of things together is not a joke. I hope and I believe that everyone can actually relate to these. And secondly, the reason why I joined this business is just majorly because I want to spend quality time with my family, with my husband, and with my kids. And majorly also because of my music career. I'm also a scientist. I'm a scientist and I'm a gospel artist. And you can imagine someone doing all those things together. We need money. It's very important for us to manage everything together. So those are the three things why I joined this business, and I am so happy and I'm grateful to God Almighty for joining this business. It has been a blessing for me and my family, and I hope everyone will relate to this also, to all my business partners over there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Tayo. And that's the thing. We all have families, and that quality time, we need it. But most of the time, we have 2, 3 jobs that we have to juggle just so for us to be able to pay those bills. Those bills are never going to stop coming. we will have to pay them. So having that option or that opportunity wherein you can seek something else other than your 9 to 5 grind is what we want to offer to you guys. And hopefully you can hear and learn and get that fear out of starting an online digital business. And Ajaratu here, Madam Ajaratu will also share with us why she wants to or why she's doing this business.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. My name is Ajarat. I'm a mom of 3. I'm an IT professional, and I'm also a digital business owner. So I started this digital business solely because of myself. I want to be successful. I want to become a billionaire. Because the day I decided to start this online business was when we had a strategy meeting at my place of work. And then someone asked the owner of my the organization where I worked, like, sir, how did you become a billionaire? How did you come about this initiative? And then he said to the person, he said, I became a billionaire by becoming an entrepreneur. And immediately it resonated with me. That moment I realized, okay, I can actually become a billionaire with this 9 to 5 job. So I was like, I think I need to make a move. And then I started this online business because of my family, my kids. I'm a reflection of what they are. If I'm happy, they will be happy. If I'm sad, they will be sad. Imagine working from 9 to 5. Sometimes I have deliveries to meet up with, and I end up working till 4 a.m. the next day, putting in so much effort into someone else's job. At the same time, I said to myself, I can actually put this effort into my own business and be successful. I will have my business by myself in 10, 20 years to come. The job might leave. I cannot work for someone for the rest of my life. Okay, so I'm going to put in another instance where I work. So our company told us we have to come back to the hybrid position because most of us have been working remotely. And then they told us to come back to the hybrid position. A friend of mine took that decision and relocated. If I tell you the next month she relocated, our department was dissolved and they were laid off. She had no plan B. She had nothing to do. And then she had to start thinking of what to do. She had to start doing Uber, Grubhub, doing deliveries. If she had had a plan B, she would have just jumped into a business. So all these life instances made me decide that I think I need a plan B. I don't have time for my kids because sometimes I work overtime. I don't have time for my husband. Sometimes I work overtime, and it's beginning to affect my home. This is something I have built up, and I wouldn't want it to crumble right before me. So I decided to start this online business to have time with my family, to be financially stable, to have enough to send to my parents back home. Most of us Africans here can relate that at a certain stage, our parents rely on us. So if I'm doing this job and I don't have a plan B, my paycheck cannot solve this problem. My paycheck is not even enough to solve my own problems. Talk less of, helping my parents, helping my friends, helping my family. But with this digital business, I am telling you, it's a life game changer. You will have enough for yourself. It will radiate within you. The people are going to see the effect on your family, because right now I have enough time with my family, with my husband. I can give him breakfast on bed. I can give him lunch on bed. I can give him dinner on bed, whichever way I choose to do it. So I have enough time with my husband. I am bonding well with my kids. We do a lot of TikTok. We do a lot of things together. They have time with mommy. So that is mainly the sole reason why I started this online business. Online business will give you time, the flexibility. You can juggle work and business together. So that is the reason why I started this online business. Thank you so much, my fellow business owners.
Thank you so much for sharing that. It's such a pleasure to hear. I know sometimes it could be really sad also when you hear the struggles that some of us have to go through. Most of us here are immigrants. And even if you're not an immigrant, this is also for you. The life that you wanted to live, when you dreamt about growing up. It's not the life that you're living now most of the time, because juggling that 9 to 5, having that time with family, quality time with family, it's hard. It's very difficult. Some people are living paychecks to paycheck. Some people are even earning 6 figures, but still it's not enough because things are going, inflation is going higher and higher and higher. But with this is an opportunity, as their business partners are stating. It is an opportunity where you're able to earn from anywhere at any time. You can travel as you wish. We have mentors that are able to help and assist, lifetime mentors. There is a great support group of over 175,000 people, and it's a legitimate business. So you can use this online space and leverage it to earn. It is never too late. No matter what your age is, use this opportunity and contact any one of us at any time that you resonate with, so that they can discuss this information with you here, and they will be able to help and answer those questions for you. Okay. At this time, we have an awesome individual who has offered her time to be with us. And I'll give my dear business partner here, Candida, to introduce her to us.
Thank you, Sister Baiskinsu. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. My name is Candida. I'm from Ontario, Canada. And like my colleagues have been talking about, you're going to hear more about us regarding this business on our next session. So please, let's leave the rest for next time, because we have an important guest today. So this is the moment we've been waiting for. She is a successful coach. She is our business partner. She's a mother of 4. She's a loving and caring wife. She is Coach Temi. Welcome, sis. Welcome. We're glad to have you.
Welcome, Coach
And
Temi.
we cannot do this without hearing from your expertise, So our audience, we are here like open ears, and we want to hear what you have to tell us about this business, because this is a business that is changing lives, and we are here because we all have one goal. We want to have that plan B. We want to be successful, and we're all mothers struggling to work and maintain a working schedule. It's not easy. So tell us, sis. Just before you go on, just briefly introduce yourself to our audience, please.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching from. My name is Temi, and I'm a Nigerian. I'm speaking to you live from Canada, Alberta, to be precise. I'm a mom of 4, just like Sister Candida has mentioned, and this lovely, adorable women here. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, women. I've been doing this business now for over 3 years. I used to work in human resources, and I loved my job. I loved my job, right? But a lot of us left our home country to this part of this world for greener pastures, right? And then when you see the greener pastures, what do? You move over to the greener pastures, right? So I used to work in human resources, but I no longer work for anybody, and I've been doing that now for the past 3 years, and it's mainly because of this business. I have 4 kids, as Sister Canada said, 3 girls and 1 boy, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you for giving your time just to discuss this with us as well. So just to add to the information here, or the question from Ajarat here, can you expound a little bit as to how you started this business?
Okay, so thank you again for having me. And I'm going to start by saying, as I said before, I started this business over 3 years ago, and just like every African watching me right now, and every African that's going to watch this later, I was a skeptical person. I used to be very skeptical, and it's not just me, right? You can relate with that. Anything online, we think everything online is a scam. My husband saw this opportunity online, and he told me about it. And when he told me about it, my immediate response was, nah, this looks too good to be true. But when we Africans are so we're so We've been designed to think that anything outside of what we're used to is a scam, right? Anything outside what we're used to is a scam. If you're making X amount of money from your job and then you find something that gives you X times 10, you think it's a scam, right? But as Christians and as Muslims, right, and people that believe in God, I am hoping our believers believe in God. I'm hoping our viewers believe in God, right? This, this, this has been destined to us by God. My husband told me about it, and then I'm like, oh boy, this looks too good to be true. But my husband told me one thing. He said, why not just give it a try? Have a look at it. Look at it, because the people that are doing this thing, they don't have two heads. They have one head like you. So have a look at it, and then let's make an informed decision. Because right, the truth is just like Sister Ajarat said, you cannot become a multi-billionaire by working for somebody. You can never. And that's the truth. That's the rude truth. So basically my husband told me about it. We looked at it, and then of course, just like everyone here, we started by watching a free webinar. Okay, we started by watching a free webinar, and the webinar gave us the information that we needed to actually get our business started with this awesome platform. Our business is automated. Okay, it runs 24/7. It's 90% automated. You just have to you have to bring yourself, okay, and let the platform work for you. But basically, if you know what online business is, the benefits of working online. I have a baby at the background.
Fine, we are all mothers, so we
That's the
understand.
joy. Exactly.
Right? The benefits of working online, right? So, if you know what online business simply means, business simply means using a platform to work for you. Okay. In our own business, we leverage the social media platforms. We leverage the internet space, and then basically, I started because of my husband, and our story has changed for good.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And that those are the examples that we see that we can copy. It's just a matter of duplication as well, right? And just to piggyback on what you're saying, there are just so many things out there. Absolutely. And sometimes some things are too good to be true. They sometimes say, oh, if it's too good to be true, then it's really not true. But yeah, this one, it's too good to be true, and it is
And
true.
it's true.
So it's true. And that's the thing. You just need to make sure that you find the right thing. Once you find it, hang on to it. And this is it. So we just want to say thank you, Coach Timmy, for sharing that. And we will run that out because of time so that we do not take off your time as well. We know that your time is valuable. We will ask a few other questions from our panelists. We'll ask a few other questions from Coach Timmy, and I will hand that over to Miriam.
Hi, thank you. Coach Timmy, thank you once again for coming here. We really appreciate your time. We know you're busy and all. So I just want to ask you a quick question. Over the year of running your business, because I know our viewers will be wondering, are you saying everything is smooth and rosy? Like, is there no challenges and all? So I'd like you to share your experience over the years, if you had any challenges running your business and how you overcome it.
Okay, thank you so much, Sister Miriam. Just like life itself is full of challenges, right? There's absolutely nothing successful that does not have challenges. Now, for me, my challenge was the fact that I'd never use social media for anything. Never, ever, ever, ever. So coming out of my space, to use social media to put myself out there and all of that. I told myself one day, this fine face, it cannot be in the at the back doing nothing, right? Let this fine face come out and make money for me. So for me it was a big challenge. When I started this business on my Facebook page, I think I only had 24 friends or something, but right now I have over 1,000, right? And it's basically because of our training, right? So I literally had to tell myself, babe, you cannot be hiding in the shadows and think that some manna will fall from heaven, right? whatever challenges, that would appear to us, we need to overcome it. For me, I told myself, you know what, I see that people are making money. I did not come to Bodo able to count bridge, right? So I told myself, if people are making money by doing this, then I will do this as well. So basically, and of course, for me, it was a mindset. It was a mindset shift. I had to change my mindset. I had to tell myself, this is possible. I can do this. Anybody can do this. And I tell people out there, if I can do this, you self can do it, right? If I can do it, you too can do it. Sister Miriam here that just asked me when she started, she was very timid. Oh my God, I was so timid, but this is what I used to tell people. What will timidness do for you?
Exactly.
It only rob you off.
Who shall I help?
Well, Nigerian people watching, it will only rob you of great opportunities, right? And the beauty of our business is this: we all don't put ourselves on videos. At the beginning, you can start gradually by using different types of social medias that do not require videos. But at some point, you'll be required, to actually use videos. Okay. So basically, I told myself, I can do this and I'm going to do this. And I did it. I did it and I overdid it and I'm successful and I'm victorious.
Thank you for sharing that. That's just the beauty of it. Like sometimes we are the one that put limits to ourselves. There's actually no limit to what the woman can achieve once we have that faith. Some people will say, "Oh, I'm not a social media person." Says who? Have you tried to use it and see that you're not a social media person? A lot of us use social media one way or the other. So far, you're messaging people on WhatsApp, you're checking people's posts on Facebook, you're a social media person. The difference is you're not using it to your advantage. You're not using it to make money. We have the data, we have the resources, but we are not using it to make money. And basically, what we're trying to let people know is that you can use what you have already, the existing skills you already have, to start earning from the comfort of your home. The world has changed that we have to start thinking of ways to work smart, not hard. Imagine having to be in your home making money instead of having to job 3 jobs to make that same money you can make on at the comfort of your home. So my guys, it's just about, let me just use it in our language, wise up, like collect your money. It's in the internet. Collect this money. Yeah.
Soon.
Soon, like most times, especially when you see things that a lot of people are doing, it tells you the legitimacy of it. When things are becoming, how I say it, more viral, you're seeing it, it
Yeah.
means that it's becoming legit. And in this business, we pay our taxes. So the first thing you ask yourself in any business ventures you want to do, is there any tax implication to it? If there is, then that means it's legit. So, my people, there is really no excuse. Don't let us always set that limit for ourselves. All we need to do is to do our due diligence, check it out, ask for that question. Even though when you apply for jobs, you go online, you Google, you check the reviews and see what the company is all saying. So, anything you want to do your due diligence, and there you get the answers to your question, whether it's legit or not. Coach, so that we don't take much of your time, I have one last question for you. What is the advice that you have for our listeners today? I'm sure they want to hear something from you.
Oh my God, stop being skeptical, people. Stop being skeptical. Stop being skeptical. And I totally understand you. But just as Sister Miriam has said, there were 2 reasons why we said yes to this business. Sorry, 1 second, please. Sorry, Mama. Sorry, Mama. There were 2 reasons why we said yes to this business. Number 1, because we pay taxes. In Canada here, we get T4A, okay? And then and if you're in the USA, you get 1099, okay? Number 2, the reason why we said yes was because, sorry, 1 second, please.
That's a beauty of
okay.
being a mother and having our own
That's the
business.
beauty of being a mom.
Imagine being in a corporate world. Yeah.
Thank God I work for myself.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And then as I was saying, if you're in Canada, you get T4A. If you're in the USA, you get 1099. There is nothing that is as real as that, right? And then number 2, the reason why we said yes to this business was because it works with automation. Automation simply means my business can work whether I'm sleeping or whether I'm not sleeping. Right? I don't need to go calling friends and families. I don't need to go talking to people that I know and all of that. Those were the main reasons why I started this business. So if you're out there thinking, oh, does this business require me going to speak to people? Mm-mm. If you don't want to speak to people, my sister, my brother, you don't have to. Another thing is this: we are all women here. Does not mean that men do not do this business. Men do it and they're successful. Okay. So, two things: do not be skeptical, take that leap of faith. Okay. And number two, our business is legit. We pay taxes. Okay. So, give yourself that benefit of doubt. Improve your life, improve your family's life. Not just for yourself, for your children. If you're out there and you have kids, for your kids. We did not come to Bodo able to come and do what? To count. We came to have a better life. So on this note, I sign out. I don't know if there's any other questions you guys have for me. If there are any, I will be here to answer.
Oh no, that is all for today. And thank you so much for your time once again. And our viewers, you've had it. Like sometimes we always pray to God for a breakthrough in our life, but sometimes God is not going to give you that breakthrough. Like say this is it. It might come in form of a person. It might come in form of an opportunity. We just need to see it and take action. If you're asking for God for cake, God can come bring flour, sugar, all those ingredients. All you just need to do is to mix it up. What am I saying in essence is that sometimes you're asking God that you're tired of that job, you need a breakthrough. God might come in form of another business opportunity. It might be a friend telling you, it might be something you see online. All you need to do is to take that leap of faith, do your diligence and pray about it. Not that everything you see online just it's scam. No, not everything online is scam. Amazon, what are they using online? Do you think if Amazon doesn't have an online presence, do you think every one of us that shop on Amazon will have the opportunity? No. So what does it simply tell you? Internet is where you leverage as a business to scale. And that is simply what we're doing. From the comfort of your home, you're watching different comedy shows and they are making the money while they're sleeping. So we 9 to 5 people, we don't have to be comedians, we don't have to be celebrities before we can also tap into this internet space and make the money. We have to find a niche and use that, and that is exactly what we're trying to show you that you can do. And you're not doing this alone. You have mentors, you have coaches, you have communities, and they say if you want to grow well and grow successful, go with like-minded individuals, and that is what you get in this community. So look at all of us. We are business partners. We are all over the world. There's US, there's Canada, even different cities. But what the internet has brought us together, we're here making it happen in the online space. So my guys, please take a leap of faith, do your diligence, watch the webinar, and we are ready to help you. So I'll pass it back to Sister Balikisu. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much. It's been an amazing discussion here. Just as Sister Megan just mentioned, not everything is scam. There's this saying that I heard once, and I read it. It says, "We were not born to just pay bills and die." Right? You're not just working to pay bills. That's not what we're working for. You want that dream that you've been dreaming since you were little. You want to realize that dream, and you can only realize that dream when you face your fears and you step out of your comfort zone. As Sister Temi Coach was saying here, internet, I was never somebody, you'll never see me in the internet. Facebook, no, not me. If you want to look for me, if you know if I'm hiding, go check the internet. That's where you'll find me. But sometimes we have to step out of our comfort zone and face our fears. Without facing our fears, we do not grow. We invest in so many other things. Just to buttress on what Sister Megan was just saying, we're on the internet. We buy things on the internet. You're watching this right now on the internet. You message people on the internet. You purchase things on the internet. You use Amazon. Why not use that time wisely to invest in yourself? So, as was mentioned earlier, you see all our website addresses and the names against them as well. Whoever you resonate with, just make sure you contact them. sign up on their website, get more information from them, and they'll be able to more than happy to help you through this process. Coaches and mentors are available, and they're able to support you. So at closing here, we know that we've had a some discussion here, not as detailed as we would like to do, but as I said, questions, feel free to run that down to us. We'll be more than happy to help. And Sister Taya will just send us off as we head out.
Thank you so much to all our amazing business partners. Thank you for coming together. And to our host, thank you for joining us today. And to all our audience, I hope you've learned one or two things about our business. Our business is legit. You can work anywhere. It's flexible. Trust me, all you need is your laptop, your phone, and the internet, and then you're good to go. And if you're interested, click on our website to join our amazing community. You will not regret this. And we are here to
Absolutely.
walk you through to be a successful business owners like us. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And don't be skeptical, because we won't be showing our faces here, wives and mothers, if this business was not legit. So if you were skeptical, please mark this day today. Know that all these women you're seeing on this screen, they are mothers, they are wives, they're working full-time jobs. And we are here trying to better our future and that of our children. So if this do not convince you, you can reach out to us personally. We are more than happy to talk to you. So thank you all for joining us today.
And
Thank you.
also don't forget
Thank
to
you so
invite
much,
your
Coach Jamie. Thank you. We say thank you for taking our time to talk to us today and to enlighten our viewers about this online business. I wish you all see every one of you join our amazing community.
Don't forget to
See
invite
you
your friends
next
and
week.
family to join us next time.
Coming back live next time with more. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, everyone.